Hi, so today we will be continuing with sensor technology. Reading temperature from resistance sensor. Example 7.2 shows how an analog sensor and a sensing resistor with associated electronics enable the sensing and measuring of temperature. Problem. Assume an electronic circuit with a sensing component resistance as a physical object. How are temperatures sensed? Solution. A resistor in the form of wire or component can be part of the electronic circuit. Ohm's law states that resistance remains constant only as long as physical conditions remain the same. The resistor functions as a sensor when its value changes measurably within the required temperature range for sensing. The measurements can be first made using two standard or reference temperature points, such as 0 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius. An equation or table can be prepared for the sensing component resistance R values as a function of the temperature T in degrees Celsius. When changes are linearly related to the change in the physical environment, then the equation is used. When changes are non-linearly or exponentially related to the change in the physical environment, then use of the table is preferred. When temperature, such as of oil or coolant plate in M2M or IoT device is an automobile needs to be sensed, then a simple electronic circuit uses the sensing component at the sensed object. The associate computing device calculates the temperature value at the measuring instance. Figure shows a circuit consisting of a resistance bridge. The bridge has one sensing resistor at the sensing object and three fixed resistors. The figure shows a microcontroller using an electronic circuit with a port connected to the sub-circuits, serial port interface, ADC, signal conditioning, amplifier, and resistance bridge. This is the figure. Microcontroller serial port connected to sub-circuits, serial port interface, ADC, signal conditioning, amplifier, resistance bridge, and sensor resistance outputs A and B. Alternatively, circuit connects to a thermistor output at A dash or B dash or IC based temperature transducer output at A double dash and B double dash. A transducer induces current or voltage. The output changes as per change in the physical energy at input. An IC-based circuit for temperature transducer induces current in the output according to the heat energy represented by the temperature. Microcontroller is a computing device which reads the input at its ports, saves the reading in memory, and then reading is used for computations and communication. Reading from capacitive sensor, this we will cover in another video. Thank you.